Hi everyone, this is Toy for the Biophilic Alternative. I am Majabella and I am your Sunday host. I was late putting up my video yesterday, and I thought that I would give y'all an update, what I was doing, why I did not get a video up, and this will be a altar room tour because that is what I've been doing. I have been painting, freshening, and rearranging my altar room to be more accommodating for my work and less frustrating for when I'm trying to move around and do things. So the first thing that I did was paint the walls, and they are now a honey gingered color, and what you're looking at here is over my main altar, and that is the total altar. What I have done different besides freshen up that is I have added some things, rearranged some stuff on my shelves near me so that I could be more easily obtainable while I'm doing work. Here's a bookshelf. This room is a work in progress. The wood is still not, the trim work is still not done, as I needed to do the painting, and I also needed to rip up the floors, and I haven't done the ripping up of the floors yet, but I finally got to the painting, and I have my bells hanging by the door. I'm not sure y'all can see this. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let's see, yeah. So I have bells hanging by the door. I have 4 keys for the 4 directions and for the secrets. I have a you can't see him, he's etched in dark wood, but it's a Buddha with his finger to his mouth. In other words, when I'm doing working. Now that I have a roommate, I'm hanging that on the door, so please do not enter and please be quiet. There is my cane, and then let's see, zoom back out, and this wall is finally working. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. I have my Nigerian basket, Native American artwork, then a rain stick, broom, little offering basket on the wall. I have just hung my part of my Halloween, the Samhain masks and stuff like that. They're not going to stay there on that mirror, but I had an issue with what it was hanging on, and it's not back on the wall yet. And we have my triple moon that Meg from Witchcrafting did, and that is my version of it. And I just hung my baskets from the ceiling, and I've gonna hang a few more that I have stuck around, just because now it just gives me more space. This corner over here is the work still in progress because all that stuff is going to the new storage shed that is not quite done yet. The floor is not quite in, so all that has to stay there for a little bit longer. That mirror decided not to stay in the frame, so I have to repair it before I even get it painted, or I might paint it and then repair it. And then hang it back on the wall, and that would be where the mask and stuff are going. It is now going to go on that wall right there. Move that broom over to this window because I now have my herb cabinet on the other window, and it is fully protected with everything over there. And this is just a working table now, not in the center of my room, so that I have room to walk. And this is a mini altar over here, and more storage, and another altar here, and a cabinet where I keep a lot of extra of my candles and things. And then we have the herb cabinet, my pride and joy. I have my cauldrons up at the top. It's lit up right now. I did kind of clean it out and moved it over here, so it is beside my two of my altars and more easily accessible, because now it is a large room with a lot of space. Let me see if I can zoom out where you can see that I have now a whole lot of space involved. Everything's way over there. So that is my altar room. And what got me started on all of this is that I've already started doing shadow work, and part of the shadow work that I am doing is I am traveling back in time in my spell work, and something in what I was doing triggered a new deity to show up in my life. I had inklings of this deity before the major dream, but after the dream, it has been crazy. So I just want to put it out there to everyone that so many people focus so much of their time and attention on the goddess and the goddess energies and the goddess aspects. Especially when people have their patron deities, they tend to stick with that. And for what I hear people say, basically their concentration, their devotion, their everything tends to be goddess focused. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just got kind of slapped in the face with this new deity coming up. And basically he was letting me know that I had neglected the masculine in my life, and that I needed to come to terms with some things. And I guess this is why he showed up to work with me. And he is very much a male version of Hecate, so he's not such an unfamiliar energy for me to work with, and it may be why he was the one that showed up. He tends to be a gatekeeper as well, and a guardian of the crossroads, just like she is. And I think that maybe that is why he has come in, and he is here to probably teach me some things that I have been asking about by doing my shadow work. And I'm sure that there may be something he wants from me, but I know that the work that we'll be doing together, I'm sure, will be mutually beneficial. I've always found that when a deity shows up, it's because that is the energy tide that is coming in, that is the energy tide that you are needing to work with to get you through whatever it was that you were asking. And that's why sometimes we need to be very aware of what we're asking may not be something that is, sometimes our deities send other deities to help, to get the message across more easily, to teach us lessons or give us insight while working with these energies that would not come quite so easy if we were working with the same one that we'd always been working with. That doesn't mean your matron or patron is leaving you. It just means that they are stepping back and they're allowing something else to come in to help them teach you. Your matron and patron will always be there. So it's not you're not being discourteous to them when you choose to work with another deity, and it doesn't mean that your dedication still isn't there. It doesn't mean that you are forgetting about that deity or putting them to the side. It's just that they've allowed another deity to come in so that you can grow, so that you can learn, so that you can gain something that you've been asking for. This is the method that they've chose to bring it to you. So just keep that in mind. I had that lesson. Believe this is why the walls are honeyed ginger, is because it's very sunshiny kind of color, and it does bring in a sense of balance to a lot of the other feminine things that I'd had going on in the room, and I'm really liking it. It has sparked my creativity. It's working on my third chakra, and it's doing a lot of things that I asked for. And the reason I'm painting now, I had the house 2 years, and I could not make up my mind on a color for any wall in this house. And after this deity showed up, I went out to get some things for special offerings that this particular deity likes, and next thing I know, I'm in a man's store buying paint and man things and painting the wall a color that is very reminiscent of the sun. So gotta love the masculine as well as the feminine, and I just want to say y'all have a great evening, and I'm going to get this video up, and next week I promise I won't be late, and I may have more to really say after I've had a chance to contemplate how I'm going to do more of bringing in this masculine into my life. And y'all have a blessed evening. Bye.